Hi there, this is Eric Easton with Easton Horsemanship. I wanted to make a video for you today, a little bit on flags. You can see here I've got some flags with me today. I like to use a flag. It's a good tool. It's a good tool for working your horse from the ground, or even I use this a lot of times horseback, working other horses. So I wanted to talk with you a little bit about which flag to use and how to use it properly. So I've got a couple flags here. This one I really like. This one you can get from Double Diamond Halter Company. This is the Buck Brannaman Collection flag. So woo, it's a premium flag. It's got a fiberglass shaft, and it's pretty stiff. The style now are steel shafts. They're a little bit heavier. I kind of like this fiberglass one, and it's got more like a golf club grip on the end, and then just a nylon flag. So that one I really like. It's got a nice feel. It's a good length. It's like 3.5 feet. It's a nice length for working. This flag, somebody got me as they thought I'd like it, but it's a terrible flag. Don't get this flag. It's way too bendable, and it's too light and too kind of sloppy. So this one came from Murdoch's. I don't recommend this flag. It's not my favorite. So if this is all you can get one, but it's a little too long. It's a little too long and just a little bit more cumbersome. I don't really like it. So stick with the Double Diamond flag, either the steel or the fiberglass shaft. So that's the flag I like to use. And then as far as using the flag, it's not something to abuse your horse with. I want to stress this point. It is not something that you take the end and you whack your horse with. That is an improper use of the flag. It is just an extension of your hand. It's more like a horse would use their tail to swish at another horse. It's something that just helps us get across information to our horses, either from the ground or from the saddle. So anyways, I like to, a lot of horses I see, they get pretty spooked of a flag. So if you're grabbing a flag for the first time and you go up to your horse, most likely they're gonna spook and jump sideways from it. So you want to be real cautious about how you approach them the first time. This horse, he's pretty well seasoned. He knows the flag pretty well. But if he hadn't, you might just have a hold of the lead rope in one hand, and with your other hand, just do a little bit out away from your horse. And if that scares them and causes them to jump, just stop what you're doing with the flag. Get them to stand still, put them back where you want them, and then try to move that flag again and just keep putting them back. Put your horse back. Keep moving the flag, putting your horse back, moving the flag, putting the horse back until they can stand there. Until they can stand there while you're doing all sorts of nonsense with the flag. And they shouldn't be having any kind of concern about that flag being around them. Come in over their ears. I got from Peter Campbell, he used to call this around the world, or around the horse. You want to be able to go all the way around them, down their legs, up in their flanks, under their belly, their other leg, under their chin, and just anywhere around the other side of the horse and back, without your horse getting upset and trying to move his feet. If they do move their feet, you just put them back where you had them, and get them to stand and then start over until they can have a real calm expression while this all is going on. So, and you want to be able to check both sides. You want to check both sides. Let me switch hands. You want to check both sides here and make sure that he's not jumping sideways. And I can have my back to the horse because I trust this horse pretty well. We've been through this a lot. And check them out. But remember that once they're good with that, that's not the end game, because everything changes when you get your horse actually moving their feet. Once they're walking around like this, you still need to check them out. Still come in here with this flag and make sure that they can handle this. Because a lot of times they'll be okay while they're standing still. But then when their feet get to moving, this will really upset them. So you want to check them out that they're okay with this, especially their legs. Take that flag and put it right up against their legs as they're walking around there. A lot of horses, they'll want to kick out at that. So you just keep doing it until they look like this horse does. That's what you want. You might even come in here, tap on your saddle. This kind of stuff shouldn't get much of a rise out of your horse. So that's what I like to have. Before you can do much with the flag, you got to have your horse be able to tolerate the flag and to be able to have you doing all sorts of this nonsense. That's kind of the first thing before you can move on to using the flag in your groundwork and having it be meaningful and having the horses move without spooking. So get that good so that down the road you can use this flag as a tool. See here, it's an extension of my hand. I can use it to untrack the hind end, to bring the front end through. Hind end, front end. You see that? And up here in this blind spot, it's a real important place to have your flag. This is right where you're sitting when you're riding them. You want to make sure that area is real good. So, and then that flag, you can use it to help you back a horse a little bit. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff you can do with this flag. Get back there a little further. And then, see, it's an extension of my hand. So I can move my horse around. So, anyways, that's kind of the basics. There's so much you can do with a flag. Like I said, I use this when I'm riding, working other horses, and it's an important tool, a must-have tool if you're really getting into this stuff. So, Double Diamond, Buck Brannaman Collection, check it out. And yeah, this is Eric Easton with Easton Horsemanship. Be sure to check back eastonhorsemanship.com for updates and happenings. And if you want to schedule a lesson, if you're having trouble getting this flag thing figured out, or having other trouble with your horse, or you just want to improve, I'd love to work with you. I'm sure I can help. There's so much to this that we can always find something to work on. So anyways, that's eastonhorsemanship.com. Thank you.